Hello, my beautiful friends. Sorry for the delay. Why do I have so many technical difficulties? Can everyone hear me okay? Will somebody let me know? I see Sarah in here. Hello, Jeanette. Vicky is here. Elizabeth, Erica, Jenny. Hi, Kazi. Ada is here. My beautiful friends. I love seeing you. Somebody give me a thumbs up or something that you can hear me okay. It looks like everyone can see me, hopefully. Waiting for that confirmation. So let's slide me back here just a smidgen so I can open my book. Can you guys hear me okay? Awesome. Thank you, Jenny. So it is a dreary day here in Indiana. Elizabeth, is it dreary your way? Because we're a little bit far apart. Vicky, yeah, I don't know why there's a delay. I actually tried to make this camera the main one, and it did not like that. I couldn't get it to work. So then I had to like turn everything off and blah, blah, blah. So it's just going to look like this is some kind of dubbing that wasn't done right. So many things are popping up. It is May, my friends. And time has gotten away from me. Who knew that by taking another job, I would be so busy? Oh, awesome, Vicky. That's awesome. I feel like it eventually catches up. Hello, Robin. So great to see you. So I'm way behind. That's the nature of my game. So I thought we could work on some mermaids. I've got all kinds of meetings around me. I've got my Paul Rubens watercolors. I haven't used watercolor in so long. Hello, Amy. It's great to see you. I've got a bunch of Ohuhu alcohol markers. Awesome, Amy. Well, there's 3 pages in particular I'm really drawn to, and I need to get some stuff done because I'm realizing I have been so busy. I've hardly been coloring, and it's making me depressed. And I don't want to be depressed. I also have, where is that at? Oh, here it is. I have got my wet gouache palette. How beautiful is this? I have a video that I filmed for my dried gouache palette I'm editing. So hopefully I'm going to have that done today or tomorrow. Probably not today, so maybe tomorrow. But I'm going to work on another video for wet gouache because I use them for different reasons. And how stinking cute is this? I love this size. So Amy says, I'm drawn to the ones above water. Me too. And I think, is that all of the ones? I say that, but I don't know if I picked any of the ones above the water. I want to color every page in this book for flipping shore. And so what else have I got over here? So I've got gouache, I've got watercolor, I've got alcohol markers. And so the pages that I really want to do, I'm very drawn to, even though it's all the pages. The first one is this. How flipping cute is this page? So this is below water. But I've got my color palette planned in my head, and I've not used alcohol markers in her book. So what I've done so far in this book, you guys tell me if you like that page so far. The ones that I've started is this page. Oh my goodness. I love this page. Jeanette, yeah, I have fear of missing out syndrome so badly. I see something and I'm like, holy shit, I got to go buy that. But we can use these techniques in any book. I forget which water medium I used on this. I filmed this video. I know, Amy, I love dolphins, but I haven't finished editing this one yet either. This is a very long one because I'm showing how to use water-based mediums 3 different ways in her books. Then I did this background with gouache, and I just have a few things left. I'm drawn to the vibe of this page. Then I've got this page. So this one is above water. This is in that video. I'm not as drawn to the palm trees. Thanks, Jeanette. I don't know why I'm not as drawn to the palm trees. And then there's this one. I do love this page. Yeah, we need to just dive right into using water-based mediums. I flipping love them. So this is another water medium. Again, I can't remember which is which. And I was very drawn to this page as well because there's so much going on. So I already have 3 pages started, but I figured why not start some more? So this is one I want to work on. Then I've got, oh, wait until you see this page, my friends. Yes, thank you, Jeanette. It's this one. Of course I want to do this page. There's wildlife, and look, she is a dental hygienist. She is inspecting this crocodile's teeth. I flipping love this. And this bird is just so happy. I'm super drawn to this. This was your first one, Amy? Was this my favorite page? This is one of my favorite pages. And I want to use water mediums. I want to use mixed media on these pages. I'm just drawn to like mixing it up, mixing up my mixed media. And the next page I'm super drawn to is this one. I love dancing. And I love to sing. I love music. And I'm so drawn to this. Like this is like me in my happy place is what I see with this. Let me make sure I'm seeing all messages. My beautiful friends, if you are here and you haven't said hi yet, say hi. None of us have bitten anyone yet. And I don't think we're going to start today. Out of these 3 pages, the one I'm the most drawn to for like to get started on is this one. Hey, Ambient, so great you're here. And it's because of the daggone dolphins. Look at how happy these dolphins are. And she is just like, I'm too sexy for this water. Like she just knows it. She knows she is hot stuff. Hot mama right here. So I did get my alcohol marker back sheet, and this I know what it looks like because I remember doing this page, but I did this on a live stream. And there's a little snail here. It's the hair, which is just amazing. I love her hair. I love it. There's a snail and there's Mr. Froggity. So we had done this on a live stream and that was so much fun. So I have this sheet and I think I'm going to start. I do have some stuff to share. Hi, Serenity. Hey, Atlanta. How are you, my beautiful friend? And I'm really excited to use alcohol markers in here because I've done alcohol markers on her bookmarks and I really liked it. So like, why not, right? And do I need these clips right now? I don't know. I did buy some new clips. I do have some stuff to share here in a little bit. So I got these clips. They're magnetic, but I like it because they're like, I think this is silicone. It could be rubber, but I think it's silicone. So it doesn't mar the paper. And I've been doing so much like painting outside and going outside doing things that I wanted more clips. And I also like the ring on them so that I can just have everything on leashes. Like, why not? That just reminds me of something else I need to put in my Amazon cart because I have some stuff in there that I need to get. And I want to get one of those water bottle holders so I can like throw it over my shoulder. Hey, Yvonne, so glad you are here. We're getting ready to get started on this flipping beautiful page. And I want to do some unconventional colors. I have some ideas planned and I did pull out some of my alcohol markers, but I I don't really know exactly what color scheme I'm going to do. So we'll figure that out as we go. I do know I want her hair to be purple. So should we just jump right in? This color is, I'm going to be too close for it to focus. Grade Lavender. I love this color. I'm going to use the brush tip. And this is a pretty pale color. I do definitely recommend using swatch cards. So this Grade Lavender is this color. I thought that would be a nice, like, all-around color. A mermaid with Johanna Stone Trippy color palette. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't have any of Johanna Stone's palettes. I have to look into that. I never realized this attaches on there. That's pretty handy. I have a tendency to lose stuff. I'm not going to do any shading with this. I'm just going to color it like block color. And I think I want to come over the top with gouache or watercolor. I haven't figured out which one. Thank you so much, Kazi. So let's see how this works, huh? It's going to seem super dark at first, but it will, did I just color her ear? I'm going to say you can't see her ear because it's, the perspective. I'm just going to go with that. Why not? So I was just thinking about wanting to do something a little bit different than what I've tried to do before. And I love gouache so much. It's the only thing I want to use. And I have so many mediums. So I don't want to get so stuck where I'm not spreading the love around. Oops, way too much. I'm not worried. I'm gonna fix that later. Oh, I love the purple. I flipping love the purple. Let's make it so that this is not continuous. There we go. Different equals don't do blue, turquoise, or green water. Different equals. Different equals don't do blue, turquoise, or green water. I don't know what that means, Amy. I did have what color was I thinking for the water? I think I was thinking of doing watercolor for the water. And there's a couple of colors in the Paul Rubens set that I just love. The paper in this is glorious. And yeah, it's definitely bleeding through, but that's fine. It's supposed to, isn't it? So I have been bringing you guys with me as I go painting. And I went buck wild yesterday, my friends. I sure hope you appreciate it. I brought my tripod to film what I was doing. And I was out there for like several hours. So I'm probably going to speed up the footage because I don't want you getting bored while I'm out there. But I asked, and you said you want to watch. And it was so much fun. I had so much fun out there. Let's see. My go-to would be doing blue, green, or turquoise colors for water, but I sometimes have to go outside the box. Oh, okay. I could see that. Yeah, I can absolutely see that because we can make it any color. We can make a pink water. I've seen pink water before. Thanks, Vicki. I love that. The outside painting. Yes, yes. It's going to be such a great video. And I'm working on where to position my tripod because I tried a couple different perspectives. And the first perspective was better, but I couldn't tell that until I got back into my studio because my arm was in the way, which makes sense because I'm right-handed. So if you're over this shoulder, I'm going to be in the way. So next time I'm going to have it over my shoulder. But I was right on the edge of like a cliff. Like, okay, it wasn't that high. I'd get hurt. If I fell off that cliff, I would get hurt. But I was right at the edge of a cliff. Underneath me was water, and there were these turtles on logs down there. It was so beautiful. And I had to be careful the way I was positioned, and I didn't want to accidentally drop my camera in the water. I did have some people walk by, and people always say the darndest things. Are you painting? No. That one time somebody asked if I was putting on makeup. And I'm like this in a sketchbook. No, I'm not. How am I putting on makeup? I got the hell out of there quick. Because I am such a fan of complementary colors, I want to make her top green, yellow, Why do I say green? Because the bottom is going to be green. I don't know what mermaids look like. I've never seen a mermaid. Hi, colorful mother of three. I know you told me your name. Why do I have such forgetfulness? I think it's because I am in full remodel. Still, it's going to be forever is the way that I see it. But Tom did take a break this weekend and work on something for me, which I'm going to share. Maria, thank you. And I'm so sorry. Maria, how can I not remember this? Maria. One of my best friends growing up was Maria. And Maria from Sweden. I love it. And we would just hang out on the corner in Brooklyn and go to the pizza place. And I would sometimes drink beer, and I don't even like beer. And we would drink 40s. Of course, I'd have 2 sips. And we'd put our shirts over the bottle in the yard so her mom wouldn't see us. Yeah, we were clever. I was a problem child. I don't know. I actually wasn't a problem child, I don't think. So where was I at? Now I don't remember. So she's got, this is off the shoulder, like only one shoulder. I get bogged down by things like elements that don't connect. Does anybody else have that issue, or is it just me? Like it bothers me actually if I can't figure out where something is going, and it definitely inspires me for the way that I draw, because I don't want anybody not knowing what to do. I think I'm going to make this part this color, but I'm going to come over the top either with another coat or with the gouache, because I definitely want to make that pop. And Hannah Lynn, yes. Hannah Lynn. What did I miss here? Kazzy loves painting outside too. Yes. Oh my goodness. It was so glorious. Let me see if I have a picture. It was so flippin' fun, friends. I'm working on that video, but it's going to be, I want it to be such a like high quality video. So let's see. This was my painting setup. You see how close? That's the cliff. If I fell off of there, I would get hurt. There was a log out in the water over here with a bunch of turtles. Oh, she does lots of mermaids, fairies, and I found I sometimes get confused. Yeah, I don't want to confuse people because I'm so easily confused myself. Oh, I've got to show you guys the turtles. Look at those stinking cute turtles. They are going to be in my book. I wasn't a problem child, as my parents never knew what I got up to. My grandmother, she was like a drill sergeant. She would wait. She never slept until I came home. So the one that I'm working on, they're not facing this way because I don't think this is the best perspective to draw. They're more sideways. Hey, Gina, great to see you. But it was so beautiful just sitting out there. I had so much fun. And I do have some stuff to share with you today, but this was me working, sitting on my little stool. And while I was letting this side dry, I was doing just a quick little study of the way that those grasses grow out of the water. And it was so pleasant. I had such a great time. And stay tuned. Stay tuned for that coming. Compared to other kids, I wasn't bad. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's a lot of bad people out there, so it could have been a lot worse, right? I could have been a lot worse. Let's see. Gina, it's great to see you. Yeah, Amy, it was so peaceful. So peaceful. Wow, that's super blurry. Let's refocus. I'm really liking that. See how much brighter it dries? I'm going to go in with a second layer on this part. Alcohol markers are just so like awesome. Hi, Yana. It's great to see you. 75% of planting done before it rained. That's amazing. It is just pouring. I wanted to go out this morning and paint. It's all I want to do. Like every day, my goal is to paint every single day outside. I even went down my road yesterday with my new board that Tom has created for me, and stay tuned. I have something to share about that. And it was just so much fun. I felt so bougie. So bougie. Yes, I believe Yana is a great gardener. Now I can color the rest of the day. That is awesome. Flipping awesome. I think I want to go in with fresh green, this like bright green color for her fin. But I think this is like some type of a costume. So I'm not going to do this the same color. I'm going to do her fin if I could figure out where it is down here. Hey, Kate, it's great to see you. Yeah, alcohol markers are just so smooth. My youngest son, Kevin, I know I've shared before that I gave him some of my markers because I just have so many. And he's loving them. Like he's telling me they're doing arts and crafts with his roommates and they just have so much fun. He's really good at it. He said he's been watching TikTok for how to color best. Hey, Tink, great to see you. Yay. Oh, you love the purple hair. Oh, wow. Look at how neon that looks. I used to have purple hair. So this is the problem spot. Where does this daggone thing end? So this looks like it. I've been having so much fun drawing. Like I paint every day, but I draw every single day in bed. And I love using pen and ink. And I actually have some fountain pens coming today that I'm going to fill up. And I want to experiment with using different colors even. Because I want an irregular thick line so that it can be more helpful to see where the shadows go and just so that you know what's what. Because I don't want to have to think too hard. Wow, these colors are like popping. So, okay, so this is not it. It looks like something, but it isn't. This down here, I think that's grasses. And this is grasses. See what I mean, friends? Okay, this. Okay, I know this is part of her tail. And if I screw it up, it's fine because I'll just paint over it with gouache. I can't wait till you guys see the page I saved. And Jess told me that's a great example of saving the page for that eerie page that I wanted to tear out of the book because I flipping hated it. So this, is this part of it? That doesn't look right there, but this is part of it. Yeah, so I can't wait for you guys to see that page. I think it is going to be one of my favorite pages I have ever done. But it does not look like the picture anymore. Like I actually painted the swans out and then I had to put them back because the gouache is so opaque. Have a page for Mermaid and Orchard Full of Fairies, Clara Markova. Oh, wow. Ink tents. I flipping love ink tents. So this must be part of it, but this doesn't look right there. It's not going with the shape, and that really bothers me. But oh well. So this must be part of it too. Okay, I'm going for it because I don't know what the hell is what. And it's nice to know I'm not the only one with problems. Not that I want you guys to have problems. But I get really bogged down with that kind of stuff. Like this right here looks weird to me, but it's whatever. Oh, I love the green. I absolutely love the green. So I think I'm going to make this yellow too, like she's wearing a costume. Why not? Is that what it would be called? A costume? I don't know. I don't know. And it's funny I'm using these colors because I'm not really drawn to greens and yellows that much. But I just want to explore different ways of coloring. Oh, I'm in love with her so far. And the thing with the alcohol markers is it's going to be fast. So let's do her skin. So I picked out Barely Blush. And we'll start with that. And I'm just doing flat coloring. And what is this? Is that a bubble behind her? Why is there a bubble back there? Hey, Hey, Jess, I was just talking about you. I really was. It's great to see you. So is that a bubble? I wouldn't have put the bubble there because it's confusing as to what that is. That right there, or is it supposed to be her earring? It looks a little low to be an earring, so I don't know. I don't flipping know. Hey, Emma, it's great to see you. So I'm just going to try to get her neck in. And boy, she's got some cleavage. Earring. Okay, thanks, Yana. Does it just come naturally to you to know what the hell things are? Because it doesn't to me. That seems a little low with the way her head is turned, but that's fine. I know, Jess, I'm always talking about you. Thanks, Maria from Sweden. Earring. Okay, so it's me. I'm the problem. It's not the first time I've been told that. Not that you guys necessarily said that to me. We'll just go with it. Jess, I was saying that, hi, Alex, great to see you, that I finally finished that page for your collab, and I tried to save it, and I didn't tear it out, even though I wanted to. And I think now it's one of my favorite pages I've ever done. I can't wait to share it with you guys. No, it's not you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. I feel like it is because some of my beautiful friends, you guys just know everything, and I don't. I've been deciphering coloring pages. Yana, that makes me feel really good. Thank you, because you're one of the individuals I was talking about that knows a lot. So, hey, Brittany, it's great to see you. 2 different emergency rooms. GI doctor called my mom, and to ignore whatever the other doctors and nurses. What's the rest of the story? Brittany, it got cut off. It's an earring, a low one. Okay, it's odd. It's odd. Look at other color picks to make sense. See, Amy, I can appreciate that. I don't want to do that. If I have to work that hard, I'm not going to have fun. And when my stuff I'm drawing, I want you to know, like, this is what I'm supposed to color. Because I'm coloring them. And if I'm coloring it and I'm like, what's this? I got to redo it. But that's because I'm so OCD. Yay, Alex, so glad. Thanks, Jess. It was a real struggle with my mind because I really thought I blew it. And then I'm like, why do I have to mess it up for Jess's collab? I feel like I blow every single collab. I mess them all up. But then I think in the end, it ends up coming out good. So there's that. Advanced nurse practitioner. Okay, so ignore what the other doctors and nurses outside of the advanced nurse. Thank you for that, because my gut was hurting after I drank a protein shake. Oh, ate lunch where my pain got worse. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. What the hell was in that shake is what I would like to know. What do you guys think about these colors? I'm in love with it. They look so neon on camera. I guess it does look neon. I'm leaving her smile like white, like it's her teeth. I'm not giving her those big lips, not this time. So the dolphins, I have 2 different colored dolphins. My mom is finally. Okay. Well, my mom is finally. I don't know. I have such a hard time sometimes just connecting things. I don't understand why. I don't consider myself to be dumb, but you know, it's an unspoken rule. You think you ruin a collab page, you just keep going. Okay. So it's not just me, because I did get, where is that book? I got the new book from Emily Lederholt-Olberg for Joe from Piggy Pen Tube's collab, but I haven't even looked at the book except for the quick peek I did for Sunday Vibes, because I'm going to film a flip through. But I had patience all day yesterday, and I painted early in the morning yesterday, and I ended up painting again in the afternoon, so I didn't have time to do it yesterday. Making me an appointment for an endoscopy. That's good. That would be the next step for sure. I think I'm going to make the closer dolphins one color and the farther away ones darker, just to kind of help me with some perspective. She's giving Meg from Hercules. She is giving Meg from Hercules the ponytail, the sash, the pose, the column. She won't say she's in love. Okay, I haven't seen Hercules. What the hell is wrong with me, friends? I guess I don't watch a lot of stuff. I'm taking it, is that a movie or a show? Oh, I love that page too. I love the way alcohol markers look on the back. It is so cool. Strawberry kawaii, 32 gram protein, creatine, plant-based. I'd have to look that up to see. There's a lot of reasons why we could have such issues. Sometimes it's the other ingredients that are in something, and sometimes it's just that our gut is leaky. I am going to turn the book. Disney, I know the song, but that's Disney. No wonder I haven't seen it. I've seen Bambi, and I believe that's Disney. So, and I remember I was very upset by that. So maybe that's why I haven't really watched very many Disney. I think I've seen Aladdin a really long time ago, and I know I've seen The Little Mermaid, but I don't remember any of this stuff. The way that I color with alcohol markers is not the right way, I don't think, but the way I do it. And I am coming over the top with something. And I have not based with alcohol markers and come over the top with a water-based medium. So I definitely want to try that out and see what I think. I thought about using my Tombos because I love Tombos, but like I never use these daggone alcohol markers, and they're so pretty. And I love how smooth they are. Just and they don't mess with the paper at all. All right, that looks okay. It's a little rough looking because I'm not doing blending. I'm not blending it correctly, but whatever. Whatever. I have so many books. I've got so many things I want to color. And can I be honest with you guys about something? You guys know I love bearing it all to you. I'm not so sure I'm going to do any more for a while coloring plans videos or completed pages because I'm feeling pretty bad about myself that I'm not doing more. And like my plans, I haven't filled in my coloring planner in the past month. I haven't even looked at it. The Sarah Renee Clark planner is literally, where is it? It's on another chair over there, completely underneath stuff, and I've not seen it for like 2 months. And I don't want to be so stressed out that I'm not doing the right thing, if that makes sense. Thanks, Yvonne. I'm all for unique colored mermaids. Choose a non-typical color now. Yay! Amy's going to do a Star Wars themed. Oh, okay. I know I've seen Star Wars. Mermaids in Paradise by Denise Cletty is so fun. I wonder if I have any Denise Cletty books. I don't think so. So the videos that I love doing, I love Sunday Vibes. I love lives. I love to do tutorials. They're super fun for me. Yeah, mermaids can be any color. And I love challenge videos. Like I loved using my ink tints to make like a Rita Berman vibe. Like those are the ones I really like. But when I think about stats, I'm so triggered. It's definitely raising my cortisol. But I know you guys love those videos. Are you going to be really disappointed in me if I don't do those for a little while? I mean, I can try to power through it and suffer. I would do that for you. But I mean, what's going to be in the video? I didn't hardly do anything this month. But the thing of it is we have the buddy color. I've got other buddy colors that I did finish. And you guys sent me your stuff, so I need to share that. I'm just overwhelmed. This new job, I love it. I love my patients. I love what I'm doing. And I still have my practice and everything else I'm doing. That I don't have a lot of time, and I'm finding I'm doing a lot more painting because it's really helping my mental health. I hope that makes sense. Practically working all the time. What do you mean you're not doing anything? That's how I feel, Jenny. I've had a lovely day following. Oh, that's awesome, Jeanette. Thank you. See, that really fills my heart with song. That comes from a movie. I know that. I know that. That filming that video and doing that video meant everything to me because I love hanging out with you and talking and showing the process. And I have so many things I've filmed like that I'm going to do voiceovers and edit, if that makes sense. It's your channel. Do what you need. We don't pay you salary. No. Yeah, but I don't want to disappoint you guys at the same time. And I was talking to one of my patients, well, actually two of my patients yesterday. One was a gentleman and one was a female, about what are we doing for ourselves, and do we have too many expectations on us, and what would we tell somebody that we love? And I'm really great at giving advice with my, well, I'm going to use air quotes, but I am a professional with my recommendations, but I have a really hard time following them. Anybody else like that? Halfway through it, I posted, oh, I can't wait to see it, Jeanette. Thank you. I love that. I love seeing what you guys are doing. I do have a skin and hair tutorial from Hannah Carlson's Seasons that's been filmed for months. That's going to be the next one that I'm going to do. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, Tink. I really appreciate that. Jenny, you're so flipping sweet. Do what you gotta do. Gotta get through. Do what you do. Gotta get through. Don't stress about numbers, Mom. Yeah. Because then I'm like, well, wait, I had so many members and now I'm going to have less. So it's like, why would anybody want to be a member? Because people are dropping out. And it's stressful. It's stressful for me. And I don't want to do things because I know the algorithm really likes those movies, those shows, those episodes, those videos. But I need to feel good about it myself. I don't want to do it just for that, if that makes sense. When you do your gouache pages, I will follow those too. Jeanette, I really appreciate that. And it's coming. It's coming. They're filmed. Do what you want to do. I think all of it is I think all of us will watch whatever you post. I really appreciate that, Vicki. Listen to your own advice. Can I get a hallelujah for that? Yes, I need to start doing that. Hey, Vera, it's so great to see you. Vera, I was talking about you. Where was that at? In another video. I said, I think I was at your live stream when, oh, it was the video for coloring like Rita Berman, but it was the very long one for the Studio Master members that I was talking about, you, Vera. Anna says, you could just show us what you did during the week on Sunday Vibes. See, I like doing that. I love doing that, actually. It's these dedicated videos because then it's like, well, this month I've gained this many subscribers. And I'm like, man, my stuff's going downhill. Like nobody likes me anymore. So I don't want to be stressed out. I don't feel like, probably not great if you care about YouTube numbers though. I care more about my mental health and you guys than a number. That's what I care about, because otherwise, why do it? Why would I do it? I can just do my jobs and I can color and paint by myself, but I would rather be with you guys. Do whatever makes you happy. We just want what you want. I really appreciate that, Kate. And that does mean a lot to me because I watch other people because of the people. I don't watch stuff just because it's like supposed to be good. I watch it because I care about that person. So that means a lot to me. I think your numbers will settle as you settle into your groove. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about numbers. And that's why I've decided I'm going to just do my own thing. And hopefully you guys want to stay. Love whatever you do. Yes. Why did I mention you? Because I said, oh, here, I'm not even coloring. What am I doing? I'm like frozen in time. Oh, and then I'm gone for a second because I was commenting on your video. Believe is what I said. Jess says you don't need to include stats, period. You go straight into the pages. Yeah, it's like I wanted to do it the right way. I know a lot of my beautiful friends here today have channels, and there's like a formula like you're supposed to do, and I just can't flipping do it. Why can't I remember the shit I'm doing? Why can't I write stuff down? Why can't I color 100,000 pages like Jess? What coloring book is this from? Brittany, this is from Sardines du Monde. Sirens of the World, which I had no idea sirens or sirenas means mermaids until after I got the book, but I love it. We are all your advisors and supporters. Please listen to us. Take care of Tara. I really appreciate that. And I feel like the things happened on, oh, that's not the right side, on Sunday Vibes, on Sunday with it not uploading. Like literally, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then Jenny, when I read your comment saying, pop a dry red and just relax. And Jeanette, you saying, yeah, just relax. It made me feel so good that I didn't feel like I let you guys down, even though at first that's how I felt. And I'm like, but what am I supposed to do? The daggone thing won't flipping load. And it turns out it was saving my file as static instead of like, there was no video. I had to restart my computer, resave it, and then it finally worked. And it's like, you know what? I need to just chill out. Quality and sanity over quantity. I agree. We want to stay. Thank you, Anna. The only right way is your way. Hallelujah, friends. Well, Vera, I'm glad you like my personality because I can't change it, right? I really do appreciate that. And I'm only going to tell you guys all the bullshit because I feel so inadequate so many times. There's no right way. Just show us and inspire. You be you. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. I would be a total disaster if I had to make videos. I would rather you having a good time. I really do appreciate that. And I love filming and making videos. What I'm not loving is that getting stuck in my brain that I'm not doing a good job. Like that's the part that's hard for me. Here for the ride. I love that, Jenny. She is the first to tell us that she can do so much because she works part-time, she says so often. Okay, yeah. And I can appreciate that because I feel like with my one job, it was full-time, and this other job, it was supposed to be like PRN, but I put in like over 30, like 35 hours last week, plus my other job. And it was great. Like I had a really good time. Good time. That might not be the best way to describe it because I was working, but it was really fulfilling work and driving around to people's houses and helping them and taking care of them, making sure that they're on the right medications. And then I had my paint stuff with me every day in the car and decided to do some paintings here and there. And it was just so much fun. Change the story you tell yourself. Yana, were you here yesterday when I was talking to my patients? That's exactly what I said. What's the story that you're telling yourself? And I have such a hard time listening to my own flipping advice. And it's a process. And I do believe I'm getting there. I'm getting there because of you guys is what I'm believing. How freaking cute is this page coming out? I always hate to think that people would feel bad. Jess, I don't feel bad because of you. Okay, so that's the first thing. Completed pages to mine. I'm really the outlier. You are, and you are just like so fast. I get so stuck with stuff, and I don't think I like finishing pages. I really like starting pages. I will tell you, one of the videos I think I do want to do, I should have gotten a non-cardboard piece. Let's use this instead. I think I want to do a sharing all of my whips video because I've probably got 50 whips. Sharing whips, and maybe I would do a randomizer and we would color some whips in that video. I'm thinking about doing something like that because I want to share the things I've been working on, and I do want to finish them, but I have so many. I've gone from 5 pages in February to 6 pages in March to 7 pages. Oh, wow. And that is okay. Alex, that's awesome. Ada, okay, I'm going to do that because I really like to watch other people's videos where they're like working on whips because they're all different books. I've started pages in so many books, and you guys, I feel like I would have shown stuff in Sunday Vibes, I'm sure. Unless for some reason I missed a week, which is possible. I love the different colors with the dolphins. You are both. along and about 7 others, my inspiration. Oh, Jeanette, that's so meaningful to me. You could not produce the pages. I could not produce the pages I do without you all. That is super sweet. Jeanette, you are very talented, though. Very talented. Nico Simi said on her channel she has over 100 whips and just goes with the flow. Whip it good. One thing that bothers me more than anything else is the children's hospitals here in Georgia have autism and mental health training, but more of the adult hospitals for 18 plus don't have. Oh, that's not good. Hey, Hannah, great to see you. Jeanette refuses to count her whips. I do. I want to make that video. It sounds like that to me sounds super fun because then I'm just going to work on whatever the randomizer says. And I've never used a randomizer before. And I think it's time we do it. I might use a randomizer for the medium I use because I have so many mediums and I love them all because I just always gravitate to gouache. Gouache is, I think it has surpassed oil paint for me because I can blend like I do with oil paint. That's what I did, Jess, on that page for your collab. I used like one of these brushes here and I just had it slightly damp and I was able to just soften. It was so like cathartic. It was just such a pleasurable experience. And I whipped that page out. I know it might not seem like it was fast, but I feel like I did a painting because it doesn't look necessarily like the page when it started. I like Joe from Picky Pen's acronym WOBB, work on the back burner. Oh, that's interesting. Jenny, that's very interesting. Vera loves randomizers. Thanks, Kate. I love these dolphins. And I feel like I'm very, very drawn to these kinds of illustrations and Rita's illustrations. The really like fun, whimsical ones, because I'm such a realist. It just makes my heart happy to do something different. Adult autism and mental health training they need here in Georgia. Reach out to Emory Autism. Oh, we need a lot more. We need a lot more for that. Have no idea how many whips I have. I'm afraid to count them. Bye, Elizabeth. I love you so much. Have a great time at work. Be safe. Maximum Whimsy. Yes, yes, yes. Maximum Whimsy. Hello, Pauline. Great to see you. Yeah, I was watching, Jess, I was watching your completed pages video, and it does not make me depressed. It makes me so happy. You're just so good. Like I think you're very inspiring. And your plans video. And that's when I was like, I love watching those videos where I just colored right over that dolphin's eyes, but I don't care. Do I have that paper back here? I do. Okay, it's okay. It's just not something I'm going to do right now. And I don't want to make a hard, fast rule because I can change my mind if I want. Ada says, I only just finished my first page of the month today. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you're busy. That is really true. That's so true. Pauline, I've been stressed, but I'm not stressed anymore because I'm hanging out with you guys. I don't want to say I've been stressed. I've been really happy. Like things have been great. Tom and I have been having such a great time hanging out together. I've been painting like every single day, which is always so much fun. I think I got all the dolphins. Oh, I'm in flipping love. Haven't finished my first page yet. Okay, so it's not just me. Not that I'm wanting anybody else to have problems. I've got 2 different blue colors that I want to do for these things. I have a lighter color and a darker color. So I think I'm going to make the top of it lighter and the bottom of it darker. So I'm using porcelain blue. I've lost my damn lime, lemon, tomatoes, and avocados. Lime is MIA. What? I love lime. I put them in my smoothies every day. I chop them up and throw them in there. Ooh, I'm glad I went with blue. I was going to do gray, but because the dolphins are gray, I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I've been painting every single day. I've been super inspired. I brought you guys with me in the woods yesterday and set up a tripod, and you were there the whole time I filmed. And it was so fun. Like I had so much flipping fun. Now I'm going to grab Blue Dusk. This is a little bit darker to do the bottom of these like columns. I'm going to do the top of that, the lighter color, I think. So it's been so fun walking around outside. I've just been really enjoying being outside and taking time for myself, because I don't want to be so stressed out that I lose sight of what's the most important. Because a few years ago, I was so stressed out and so sick, I couldn't even get up. Stress happens, yes. Have to get out of bed now. Alex, I can appreciate that. Pauline, it was so fun. And I know you love watercolor. I love watching your watercolor videos. So I do have a palette, my dried gouache palette, which I have a video coming out this week to show how to make a dried gouache palette that doesn't suck, that doesn't crack like crazy, and using 2 different types of palette boxes. And it was just so fun. It was just so flipping fun to go outside and mess with that. Ooh, that looks really good. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of something? Somebody tell me yes. I've been dying to show you this. I've been dying to show you this. I know Jana's got a lot of things going on. Let's see. Sending her a message because Alex says yes. Because I definitely, let's give Jana just a second. She's got some stuff that's been going on. These are rocks and grass. This whole page is almost based. Yes, yes, yes. I love it, love it, love it. Just let's give her just a second. Because I am dying to show you guys something, like dying to show you, because it was chef's kiss when I was outside yesterday. This is why I feel so bougie out there. And Tom has been so hard at work doing this for me and for you guys. Oh, I forgot to put the lighter color. That was the porcelain blue. Let me just, I don't want to forget. Put this lighter color here. There. Did I miss anything? No, those are green. Those are supposed to be grasses. So while I'm waiting for Jana, I think the grasses underneath here, because they're far away, I want to make them pretty muted. Is that Amazon? Let me check. Because I've got something coming. It's Amazon. Can you guys give me a second to go get it? Let me go grab it because it's pouring rain. I don't want the package to get really wet. I will be right back. I'm not even going to like change anything. Un momento. So many packages, so little time. Yay! I got the stuff that I ordered and I'm super flipping excited. Okay, I'm ready to share. I'm ready to share with you guys. So I'm going to make me bigger. Well, got to the stage. Make me bigger. Okay, so I told you guys that Tom was working on what's called a sketchboard. This is something that is really handy if you want to go on the move, if you have pain in your neck because you can lift it up more. But if you're looking to buy stuff like this, this is what Tom has designed. I am going to do a separate unboxing on live. I will do an unboxing right after this. This is not an unboxing. This is an unveiling. So this is made of birch wood. I showed some of it in Sunday Vibes, and Tom has lacquered it, and it is glorious. So what you do with that, you take your sketchbook, and now I'm going to, yeah, we'll do it this way. Take your sketchbook, you hold it up, you slide this in, and then you open up the book like this. Let's see. You open up the book like this. See, you slide it on. Then you just open up the book. That's something I started doing. You take your clips. Had to stop work. Oh, I'm so sorry, Maria. Isn't this so flipping cool, Ada? Okay, then you are good. It is attached, right? It's attached to the book. You can hold it like this and walk around, right? And do this, right? But where's my paint on this? Today, as we speak, I pulled the handbrake to give myself a chance to become strong again. This isn't something you fix over a coffee break. I'm really glad that you took the time for you. Let's switch to this. So then we have our sketchboard. Then we take our portable painter. This isn't the only one to use. This actually is not magnetic, but Tom has made some changes to this, and I'm going to show you. You take your portable painter, and then you put it together the way that it goes. So you have your water dish, and you have your extra mixing palette, and this is the best part. Did you hear that snap, my friends? I've got in here my paint. I do have some fun stuff coming that I'm changing out in here. Now, I'm outside. This thing weighs nothing. It is so light. I'm outside, let's say, and here I am picking up my paint, picking it up. I could walk around with this thing. I took this, I set it down on my lap, anywhere, sketching, and this is not coming off. This is not coming off. It is smooth. He's using high power magnets. Look at this. I mean, you're not gonna shake this daggone thing off. It's stuck on, but then it comes off super easy. I love this thing. He designed this for me with the specifications of what I wanted, so it fits perfect. The other thing I figured out, this sketchboard, and it just comes apart so easy. This fits inside of my sketching go bag. Thank you, Kazi. We're going to do a live stream coming up because he wants to know what you guys think about this. Thank you. Yes, Hannah, he's a woodworker. He's got his own business, Quintana Hand-Built Woodworks. And he's designed things and he's so good, but he's never made a sketchboard before, so he worked really hard on it. This fits inside of that protective area of my Etcher Nano Satchel like it was made for it. Your art is safe in case of an earthquake. But this is also handy, like if you're sitting on the couch, because this isn't, and then you got your paint over here. And the other thing is, you can use this as the water dish, or you can also use it just to mix more wells. Because then I also experimented with using a water brush outside. So I have a lot of more things to share regarding that. We love Tom. I love Tom too. He is, he's my favorite. You guys know that already. What do you guys think about this insane invention that he has created? I am flipping excited about it. Like so excited. Should I do an unboxing? That looks just perfect, Tara. Yes, and he is working on something with some of these companies, like Portable Painter, because what he doesn't want is for somebody to want one and then it doesn't work. Like he doesn't want people having to mess with like all these clips to get things to stick. because then they could fall off. He could definitely sell them. Jeanette, that's exactly what he's going to do. I am so flipping. I mean, I was going to buy one of these, but they're super expensive. And then they're not, this isn't big enough. It's got too much stuff. It just feels kind of cheap. And you're not going to break this. Thanks, Robin. Oh, he's working on all of that, Jeanette. And so that's what he's not building my house over here. He's making me sketchboards. So he wants to know what you guys want. So we're going to do a live stream together to see how many he should make. Like if you guys want in to take an order. So what have I missed? Oh, I said I was going to get that green. What color green? Yeah, we're going to get some, we're going to figure out if you guys like this, if you guys like it with this, there's going to be options with and without it, but getting it with this, it's going to have, this is not cheap, shitty magnets. And this fits back inside of here. I did have him remove that handle there because you don't need it, not with this. And then it closes. I love this palette, but I am going to experiment with other ones too. I think there's a way of sending it to yourself to get it registered. If only I lived on your side of the pond. He's looking into how it could be shipped internationally. Let me grab these packages. I know you guys love unboxings, don't you? It's not just me. I got a lot of stuff, friends. Okay, let's see what did I get? I'll have to make sure I want to share what's in it. That's going to be harder to open. Let's wait a second. What is this? Ooh. Hey, Jana, it's great to see you. So I got this fountain pen. You missed it, Jana. I showed what Tom made. You'll have to go back. So this is a fountain pen that got really great reviews from Pilot. I have a lot of plans for this one. Those magnets look like the earth magnets we used on tile boards. Oh, wow. They are so strong and minimal. And they fit perfectly. He is very good at what he does. He made a jig for this. He's got all the tools. I mean, it's what he does for a living. And it feels like luxurious. I love it. Love, love, love it. So yeah, stay tuned for a live stream with that. I'm so sorry, Jen. All right, let's see what's in this one, friends. Okay, this is something I've been so excited. So these are, I don't know if they're going to work. Okay, I'm checking things out. Okay, they're going to work. Let's see. They're going to work, friends. These are brush holders or pen holders. I have to figure out how they work. Oh, it goes like this. Let's see. I thought so, Kazi. So let's say I want to use this pen or this paintbrush while I'm out in the field. And I've got my portable painter. I'll only snap this one on. I'll snap them both on. I've got my portable. I want to see if this works. I've been dying to see if this works without him having to add anything else. You've got 6. Oh, that's awesome, Kazi. Okay, so just like I showed before, snaps right on. I have my book on there. Does this? Oh, it does. It does. So now I can go out with it snaps right on the back. Oh my word, that is awesome. And I could do it in different directions and I could use multiple. So I've got my sketchbook attached to this. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad this worked. I'm telling you, I was like, it needs just like one other thing for it to be like chef's kiss. Let's raise that up a little bit. Like one other thing. Are you guys bored by this or do you think it's awesome? I think it's awesome. I know Kathy said she likes to paint outside. So now I have, oh my goodness, look at the magnets. This is one daggone strong magnet. Oh, this is awesome. So now I'm outside and I'm painting and it'll just stick right back there. He's thinking about maybe even adding something else if I want it. But I really like the clean design of it. Wow. These things are flipping awesome. I could put pens or pencils in here. I could put my Tombos. Oh, that's awesome. And oh, it came with these magnets. Are these magnets or adhesive? Let's see. Oh, it came with these. You know what else I could do then? Oh my goodness, I'm just thinking of so many things. I could glue this one on. I could glue that one on if I want. If I wanted something different. I'm thinking over here. Hey, Hadassah, it's great to see you. Yeah, this fits in any bag. It's in flipping sane. So I love this. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. See, it got stuck to that magnet. Okay, this is a game changer. Okay, what else did I get? Hooray. Hey, friends. Emma, isn't it awesome? Okay, what did we get in here? Okay, this is something else. Oh my goodness, these are so tiny. I don't know if these are going to work. Okay, look at these. Oh, look at these tiny little pans. Okay, they don't stay in though. That's a problem. They don't stay in. See, they fall out. So that's a problem. Will these snap? What Tom said is that, see, this is not going to be strong. Like it fits, but look at that. Turn it upside down, the paint falls out. This is a fail. It's okay. That's why I'm trying stuff out. I could glue it, but the magnet is not very strong. So then I would have to use theirs, you know. But I don't, why? Why would I use this when the other one works? But this, it's a fail. Okay, that's why I'm trying different things. So that's going back. I've got another one. Super glue. Yeah. Okay, so here, I've told you I've lost my mind. So here's another variation. These are empty. So this comes like this. Same problem. It doesn't stay in. Okay, this one sticks a lot better, but it's still not perfect. And this doesn't lay completely flat. Okay, it's better this way. So this could work. It could work, but look. So it could be super glued. This is a contender. This is a contender. They're super cute. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in here. Surely they would give you magnetic strips. You would think. There are no magnetic strips in here. And what Tom was saying is that some of these tins, the quality of them is just not that good. This is better. This is better. It's better, but it's not as good as what my portable painter, right? And turn it upside down and it'll fall out. So it could be glued in there. It could be altered. So it's possible. It's possible. And let's see. If I did it this way, it's still going to fall out. That really sucks. And look at how loose it is in there. Glue it, just glue it. Yeah. I like how small these are, how many compartments there are. And this is like super tiny. It can just fit in your shirt. your shirt pocket. That just bothers me. I want shit to just work without me having to do a lot. Okay, it's got to be in this box. I've got to tear into this sucker. So far, I might have to get a pen. Kind of also have to think if it's worth the trouble. Yeah, I don't want to have to alter it. Now, that being said, Tom altered, he altered this, but this is like perfection. It's perfection because it's got everything that you need on it. It's got so many mixing spaces. You can hold your water. Like, I'm going to have to do a lot of other things to make that work. Do I have a pen, a scissor around here? This is how I open boxes. This is the one I've been waiting for the most. Why is it always the last thing that we open? Oh, hell to the yeah. This is what I've been waiting on. Something super exciting happening. I may be missing from lives for a while. Tanzania? Oh my goodness. On a work trip. Tanzania. Why can I not pronounce things? Visiting communities. Yvonne, that is flipping amazing. That is amazing. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. Because now I can take my palette, because these come out and I can switch it up. Oh, this is perfect. So I can have so many other colors. Look at how tiny these are. Oh, I'm in love. In flipping love. I think I might have to order another set of this. You could return the ones that don't work and just get another one of those cool ones. Yeah, and I actually, is my other one here? I do have two of them. I do. This one has a different palette in here, but I want little ones because what I was going to do, Tom was going to make it so I could have both of these on here, like, but I couldn't put this on, and we were going to have it so then this snaps down over here. But why? Why? When I can just use a little one, you know? I'm still figuring it out. Like, is this exactly what I want to do? But he didn't put any magnets on this one yet. I'm in love with these daggone portable painters. So yeah, this is going to be awesome. So now I have to pry these out with tweezers and then switch up my colors. I do love, but see how I had to put my extra colors? I put yellow and I put lemon yellow and ultramarine blue because I'm like, this is a great secondary palette, but I don't have enough colors. Look at how dirty it is. That's how your girl keeps her stuff when she's out in the field. But this is a game changer. It's going to be a game changer for ease of doing this. I want it to be easy when I'm outside so I'm not bogged down carrying a whole bunch of shit. So this was a win. That was a win. This is a win. This is a win. The other ones, I'm going to send those back. Those are fails. Tom's sketchboard is a win. This is a win, without a doubt. That one got stuck on there. So stay tuned for that. Okay, boy, I'm so hyped up. Yes, Yvonne, I am so flipping excited for you. That is amazing. I'm going to be following your trip for sure. For flipping sure. All right, so I said I was going to do those green. What'd you guys think about my haul? Let's see. I want to do a bluer green color. Where's my swatch card? Yeah, it was this. Yay, share pictures. I think I want to do pale cobalt green. So let's see. Pale cobalt green. Where are you? Here it is. I still don't have this book. I can appreciate that, Hadassah. I love this book. I love it. I am so excited, friends, about that little painter. I know what I'm doing later. I'm not going to like throw away any of the colors that I have. I'm going to just get it out of there and put them in something else and pick the best possible colors so I can have the most fun when I'm outside, or if I want to grab that and sit and do a coloring book. Yeah, this is such a fun book, Yvonne. I love it. I think I like this book better than the Bout de Pois, but I really like that book too, which is funny because that's a small square book, and square books are my favorite, small ones in particular. But I think I like the subject matter in this book best. Oh no, Jana. Please keep me posted. So, hey, Nessa, great to see you. We're having so much fun. I gave some sneak peeks. I showed a little mini haul. I love buying stuff, maybe a little bit too much. I'm using alcohol markers to base this stinking cute page. So I think I'm going to do these the same color. How did you find it so quickly? I have the 168 set. I've got them in color coded in my Ohuhu bag, like greens, blues. And believe me, a lot of times I'm not finding it soon. Sometimes I'm like, where the hell is it? And it's like I'm playing bingo because I can't find it. I think I'm going to do these greens different because they look different. These are still the same shape. So I'm going to do these this color. But these ones and these ones and these ones, I'm going to do a different color. We're so glad you're here, NASA. I flippin' love you guys. Kisses and hugs for you, Jana. Is that weird? If we're friends, that's fine, isn't it? Jeanette says, wonderful news. So happy for you, Yvonne. Yeah, that is flipping. Very impressive, but you are impressive, my friend. I think I want to go with a brighter green color this time. There's yellow right there, so I want it to still be bluer. Maybe we'll do this glass green. Is that the one I already have? It is not. Glass green. Let's see. Is it sea glass green or just glass green? Just glass green. Here it is. We're so glad you guys are all here. I'm in love with this daggone page. It takes a lot of patience to color this so tiny. Thanks, Jenna. Because I'm always like hugs and kisses because of my grandson, the baby. He's such a doll. He is such a little doll. I watched him on Sunday. It was just so fun. He sees me, his entire face lights up. It's like he thinks I hung the moon. I didn't. I'm just Nana. It's the best job in the world is what it is. I love these little extra things that she does just to make it fun and whimsical. Means so much. Love, love, love. This is the best community. Tara, what set do you have? I have the 320 set of the Honolulu Bee alcohol markers, and these are the colors. I hardly ever use these. I really need to use them more because they're awesome. They're not going to be light fast. I do care about that, but these are not going in my window. You know what I'm saying? They're in a book. So I'm not going to do paintings with these alcohol markers. We get it, Jeanette. I don't have a daughter, but I totally get it that, we can get distracted or People need us, and it's okay. We're just glad that you are here. So the pages that I've been doing, thank you, Kate. I flipping love how it's coming out. The pages that I've been drawing, I've went buck wild, friends. I have so many wildlife. I put a dove in to one of the pages that I took a photo of the other day. Awesome, Robin. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I need to spend some time going through all of the pages to see what's actually going to be included. Hey, Debbie, it's great to see you, because I have well over 40 illustrations, and I was planning on doing 40 single-sided illustrations. I thought about doing double-sided because then I could put more in, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I know a lot of people love using alcohol markers, and I'm going to just stick with it that way. The facing page is going to have a very small illustration, and I'm going to have what everything is because I like to know what stuff is. I'm with you, Yvonne. Debbie, we're so glad you're here. It looks like I've got everything based except for the rocks, so it's time to do that. So the rocks, let's see. I think I want to do Collingwood gray. So it's very, these are very muted colors. Collingwood gray. So that is with the grays. Collingwood gray. Let's see. I am finding it so quickly. That's like not common for me. I can't wait for you guys to see all the stuff that I've been doing. I sure hope you like it. You guys have told me that you really liked what you've seen, the sneak peeks and Sunday vibes. The book's going to be even better. It's going to be the best I can do, which is all I can do. And I'm glad that I'm doing like a theme of what I want instead of like it has to be this or it has to be that. And I'm essentially creating illustrations that I want to color. So hopefully you guys will love them too. I am not so much drawing things that look different. Bye, Vera. Great to see you. Meaning, yeah, Jeanette, I do feel so much happier because I'm hanging out with you guys. Meaning, I don't draw like this. Like if I'm doing a dolphin, they're not like super happy like this. They're just dolphins. And that's totally fine. Single-sided, just leave it much more open for options. I agree. I personally prefer it for that reason. With that said, if I love a book, it being double-sided wouldn't stop me from buying it. I do appreciate that. I sure do. But I like just even like working on this. It's so nice to see the backside. And it's kind of the vibe of what I'm doing. It's definitely going to be square. Now the hardcover, I think I might do that one like book size, like 8.5 by 11, kind of like an R.J. Hampson size, and do something else about it that's kind of different and special. So are these rocks behind her? See what I mean, friends? So this isn't. So this is a rock. This must be more of her tail. I flippin' can't tell, friends. I get so bogged down by this kind of stuff. Like I missed something here. This must be her tail. So then what is this? That must be her tail too. It must be. So that's her tail and that's her tail. So are these all rocks behind her? Oh, I missed one of these. Cute and cozy style. No, definitely not cute and cozy. Do I have a sneak peek? Where's my book? It's inside. I don't have it's in my bedroom on my nightstand because that's where I work on it. I can't tell what the hell anything is. bogged down. That's what I'm getting right now. This is a good base color for sure. And I needed like a quick win. How did I miss this? So this is a rock. So I'm going to say everything inside of here is a rock, except for these. Let's color those first so I don't accidentally. This has to be part of her. I don't know if it is or not, but it is now. It looks weird. And this has to be because of the squiggles. It looks weird, but I'm going to do it. It looks weird, but I'm going to do it. Those two bits look like her tail. Thank you, Yana. Yeah, it's until you start coloring in, I can't tell. So I think everything else inside of here is going to be this color. So, but not this. So this, let's do, and I miss this. See, I miss a lot. Can't wait to see what you do with the water. I'm really excited to do the water. I'm going to grab my watercolors are right here, and that's what I want to use. Water is screaming for watercolor. Can I get a thumbs up about that? I will say alcohol markers are fun to use if you're going out, like when Tom and I go to restaurants with my word search books and I'm using alcohol markers. It's fun. You know, I don't have to worry about having a sharpener. I just need a few colors and can base them in. Okay, I'm going to say all of the rest is this. This looks odd. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Okay, I'm not doing that part. We're doing this. I am having a hot flash, friends. I will say I have been significantly less stressed, even though I've been so busy, because I have been taking a lot more time for myself. But I have moments of stress where I let myself feel like there's something more I should be doing, but I talk to myself a lot in a weird way. Oh, that's starting to look good. So that I don't allow it to immobilize me. I don't want to be immobilized. I don't think I ever used alcohol markers first. I'm using gouache on them. Watercolor in the back. I'm not afraid. If it doesn't work, I'll tear the sucker out. Hashtag tear the page, right, Jess? I'm so glad that I did not. Oh, this doesn't look right then. Was this a rock? It is. This is just going to be a deeper shade of something. Put another layer over it. My goal is to use the gouache to do shading and highlights. So this is like the meat and potatoes of things. And then that will be the really capturing everything and making it like look awesome. Get as awesome as possible. Thanks, Debbie. Turn the page. Jess, I could have sworn you said tear. The downside angle of a rock. Yeah, but it's like this angle here bothers me, but it's whatever. I got to get over this. When in doubt, tear it out. 2 coats made it look good. Lurking and printing, trimming, printed Joanna Stone color palettes. That's awesome. I need to get some of those. I got to figure that out. So I was using, what was I using for this? Blue. Okay, so I'm going to use the porcelain blue for the top edge. Although this is so far under the water, it's going to be dark. And then the blue dusk for this. And then I need that green. Which green did I use? It was this one. You got to test if you're not sure. Okay. Is everything based? She is rocking it out. She is like, look at me, friends. Jewels. You know, I think I am going to go in and do a little shading with the purple color. I'm going to use the same purple, but just do a little bit just to, it'll just make it easier. Oh, I missed that too. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. I do need to pull the Band-Aid off with, what is her name? That does the portraits. What the hell's her name? Everybody loves her. Wonder Folk, Wild Folk. What is her name? Christine Karen. I got it. I finally talked myself into remembering. I have yet to do any of her pages, and I know she's got mermaids, doesn't she? And I need to just do it. Jana sent me another book of hers that's not with good paper to like practice on, but I could just use the good paper and just go for it. I'm a let's just go for it type of a gal. For sure. Ooh, I am loving how she is coming out. You guys love it? I love it. Alcohol markers are very satisfying. So I need to come up with the color of all of her jewels that she's wearing. Hey, Chrissy, it's great to see you. We're rocking it out with mermaids over here. I think I'm going to do like some shade of purple. I don't want to bring red in. Oh, maybe this bright lavender. That's what I want. Bright lavender. Thanks, Jana. Let's do some bright lavender. So is she going to be super color coordinated? She is. Everything is going to match, including that. Or maybe that's purple. Let's make these. These could also be gold. I think I'll give her gold earrings, and that'll be gold. Both of these are going to be pink or gold. Thanks, Chrissy. So I could do like a gold color. And I could do it like even this color to base. Thanks, Hadassah. So I could do it this color or corn yellow. Let's see. Corn yellow, where are you? I could do it one of those two colors. Let's see when they dry. I think I like the idea of her earrings being gold. These being pink. That pink is so pretty. Looking at those palettes the other day and trying to work out if I needed them as well as the book I have. Bye, Kazi. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I think because it's right next to the purple, I'm going to make those gold. But she's wearing like pink. This is going to be pink. I'm going to go for it. I like that. These are going to be these will be pink, and that's going to be gold. Gold, 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 gold. Let's go for it. Okay. Okay. Me likey. I almost think I want to, do I? No. The Master Color Palette Library is such a valuable resource. You pay once and have updates for as long as she does them. Is that with Johanna Stone? I thought about getting Karen's stuff and also Sarah Renee Clark because I do have her digital stuff. Oh, it looks great. I didn't mess up the other side. Oh, I forgot about this one. So that was it this one? Yeah. Okay. She is based in, I think I'm going to do that gold. And I'm going to put a second layer on that one back there. All right, looking good. Looking good. All right, you guys ready to paint some water? I sure am. I based everything, so we're good. This whole time as you color, I'm looking. I have the intrusive thought of glitter. I want to definitely put some glitter on it, on her. And I think I do want to come over the top with gouache, but first I want to do some watercolor. I have so many things in front of me. Let me make some room here so I don't drop stuff. With my mini haul, so excited about that. And these daggone magnets that are awesome. Okay, so I have my Paul Rubens watercolors. And I do have this palette, but I think I'm going to use this for the gouache because I am going to use gouache too. So for the Paul Rubens, I think what I want to do, I want to do this translucent turquoise. And up at the top, I'm kind of getting some inspiration from this, but I'm not going to make it exactly like that. I want to have this when it's up higher and a gradation going to this turquoise down here, and maybe even adding some indigo. So I'm going to do translucent turquoise, May green, and indigo. That's what I think I'm going to do. I've got my rag and some extra paper towels. I'm going to use, I have an assortment of different watercolor brushes, and we're going to see how this goes because I don't know how to do light water. I do heavy water. So this is going to be too big. That's even bigger. I might use my angle brush. This will be good because then I can get in to the nooks and crannies. I have several containers of water here. So where is it next to that? It's so hard to tell when they're in the palette. So the May green, Oriental green, and turquoise. So right there. So I'm just kind of activating it. I'm going to make one well. I got to make enough. And I do want it to be, I'm interested to see this too, Jess. It's going to work. I know it. Gouache will go over anything because it's opaque. It may not like it, but I'll make it happen. Okay, so I have my well of that color. I want to get some of this one, so I'm going to just start activating this. I hardly ever use, oops, I got it into that other well. I've hardly ever used watercolor because gouache is just the best. But I do want transparent in case I accidentally go over some of them, because I probably will, knowing me. Okay. A little bit more water. And now I'm going to do the indigo is next to the, it's French ultramarine indigo dioxazine purple. So I want to do indigo. So that's this one. Indigo is one of my favorite colors. If in doubt, gouache it out. Jess, I'm totally stealing that. I am totally stealing that. I am going to use these with these two palettes I have. One of them is going to be watercolor with white, Chinese white in it, and the other is going to be gouache. This one already is gouache, but I want to have two different ones depending on my mood. I think I'm also going to add a yellow, but I want it to be warm. So I'm going to do cadmium yellow light. And I'm going to put it in there where it's dirty. It's fine. Just so it's just a little bit lighter, because I want to do like a gradation. We're going to see how this works. Okay. So I have my wells. I'm going to take very carefully, take this on this side. Okay. And I'm going to start in the corner. If it's not idyllic, reach for the acrylic. Yeah, I could always do that too. I will say gouache saved the page for Jess's collab. I did not need to use pastels or acrylic, and I love how it came out. So there is that. All right, I'm going to start by adding some water. And then just dropping. Her paper is not liking how much water I'm using, but I'm going to do it anyway. I know I used water on the other pages, and it was fine. Okay. Let's try not wetting it first. Okay, I'm not going to wet it first. It can't handle the technique that I want to do. I'm going to tear that. And I don't want to tear it. You can see how heavy into this I'm getting. And I purposefully am using this because I'm kind of going over. Let's just do it. Kind of going over these little dolphins. Let's just do it, friends. Okay, it's working. It's not happy about it, but it is working. Should I do it? I think I need more paint. Get that turquoise because I don't want, ooh, I don't want the yellow to be around her like I want. The paper is not liking what I'm doing, but it's okay. I am not afraid. We can't really assess it until it's dry anyway. Okay, I like that I painted over the dolphin. It's underwater, right? Okay, it's working. This is a lot of water. I don't want to paint over her because I want her to really stand out. I mean, if accidentally I paint over some of her, it's fine. But I don't want to paint over all of her. Thanks, Jess. Yes, experiments are fun, Nessa. Ooh, it's looking good. Okay, this doesn't suck. I'm like really trying hard here. Okay, get up here. Thanks, Hannah. Bye, Vicky. The marker is perfectly fine, though. Good to know. Yeah, there's no issue, is there? No issues. Now, if I was going over Prismacolors, there's going to create a resist because of the wax. I wouldn't think it would be an issue with this, and it's not. It doesn't look like there's any issue. Let's add some of this at the bottom. And I really just want to work out the colors here, and then I can soften it with gouache. Okay, I have decided I'm going to do it, friends. She just needs to be in the picture. Oh, I'm in the way. Let's get me out of the way. I wouldn't have thought of layering those. Yeah, I didn't know for sure. Okay, I'm covering part of her. I'm kind of totally experimenting here, but I'm loving it. So long as I don't tear the page, because I don't want to tear it. I love this page. Because it's single-sided, I don't have to worry about warping the paper for like the other side for later. I like the way that these colors are blending. Ooh, that's super bright. I love it. I'm really glad I mixed up enough on here so I'm not having to like scramble to make more. Okay, I'm kind of vibing this. What do you guys think? Thanks, Jeanette. I mean, it's a little rough right now, but it's gonna be fabulous. I just know it. I really like the dark down here. This is wet. This is wet, friends. Thanks, Pauline. Yeah, this is super duper wet. Let's see if I can slide this over a little bit so you guys can see this. Yeah, it's going on with no issues. Ooh, I'm glad I added that there. She's got like a little halo. Boring grays. Yeah, thank you, Jess. Ada says, looks awesome. The colors are amazing. When you started with that bright green. Me too. You know, I was scared. But what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You know, it sucks. I'm really liking the this effect up here. Yeah, it's super bright, isn't it? Okay. I think I'm going to go dry this page. See, it goes over them fine. Like zero issues. But this, when I say this page is wet, she wet. Thanks, Hadassah. Wow, it's really popping, isn't it? Wowzer. Yeah, it's fine. She looks good, doesn't she? Yes, dryer time. And I've got that actual dryer. That's not a hair dryer. I did invest in one of those specifically because I didn't want hot air going at stuff. Well, the way that the dolphins are like more submerged and this one is darker, I really like those colors. And I'm going to come over the top with gouache and really ramp it up. I wonder if my thing will fit if I drag it over. I have so many things plugged in. I have garbage all around me, not garbage. The packages. Thanks, Kate. Let's see if it'll reach. It won't reach, but I'm going to plug it in over here. And I'm going to unplug my light for a second. Okay. Make sure I don't burn the page. It's going to be fine. I wanted to get the base in watercolor so that it won't lift. Because if I used gouache never cures. This, you're not going to lift watercolor the same way you lift gouache. So it was strategic. Oh, I love it. I love that I kept her body mostly like not color on top of her, but I did put it on her arm. Like I did that on purpose. I know, Emma. It's working great. And this, where the paper looks like I really screwed it up, it's fine. Oh, I'm in love. In love. But the next layer, I'm using gouache. I like that these kind of melded into the background. Making sure it's hot. It's way hotter than my hair dryer. It's also a lot quieter. I love the transition of color. It worked out great that I put the alcohol markers down first. It was such a great idea. I might have just screenshotted to reference the color placement. Of course not, Ada. That's an awesome idea. It's on the video. I was going to say I probably should have done that. Oh, now that I've figured this out, we're going to be unstoppable, friends. I always wanted to try dissolving some alum in water and using it as a wash. I say do it. Do it. So this, where it's looking like super like messed up, it's going to even out in the wash. It's going to be better. I'm going to dry both sides. Yeah, what I've realized is that I love gouache so much, but because you always disrupt the layer underneath, watercolor does not do that. Very rarely are you going to lift it the same. That's one of the biggest differences. Aside from the opacity, I am working on a video going all in depth about the differences between gouache and watercolor, because I know a lot of my friends have asked for that. Okay, and look at how nice and flat it's getting. Okay, let's go back to this side. It looks great, friends. Holy cow. Honestly, the watercolor over the dolphin is probably the coolest part. I'm so glad I did it. It wouldn't be like that if you did the background first. No. Like I kind of made this up as I went along, but I think it was the right move. And see how she is glowing? Oh, I am in love. I should have said, how many dolphins can I color? I said, how many mermaids? I'm doing one here. If I'd have said how many dolphins, this is shit time. Thanks, Nessa. Okay, look at how nice and flat I got the page, too. This thing for the win. Plug my light back in now because it's dark. In my new studio, I'm going to have like the best work table, and it is coming. Okay, let's put this right there. Wow. Honestly, I know you will make it better, but I love it how it is. Thanks, Jeanette. I am in love with these colors. I totally stole the idea from the cover. Like not exactly, but a little bit. And I'm glad I just colored over everything, except for her. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break because your girl's got to pee. And we're going to get to town. Comment over the top. And I think I'm going to use my wet gouache palette. We're going to go to town with the wet gouache because I want to use minimal water. So we're going to use wet gouache instead. So I'm done with this. Let's put this away. So Paul Rubens watercolor for the win. And then for this, I'm going to take this and we're going to put this here. And my wet gouache. We're done with this brush. I do like to use different brushes. These are actually watercolor brushes. They're so nice. And I am going to change the water because my water is green. So I'm going to change that water. And let's see, for them, I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to use this brush. I think I could do the whole entire thing with a number 6. This is from Sarah Burns and Craftimo, a number 6. Unless I'm reading it upside down. I think it's a 6. It's not going to be a 9. It's too little. Yeah, a number 6 round. And we're going to like whip out the rest of it. So let me change this water and let me run to the bathroom really quick and I will be right back. I'm going to put the be right back screen on and I'll be right back, friends. Don't go away. Okay, my friends, are you still there? Okay. So I've got my wet gouache palette. How awesome is that? This does require more maintenance than a dried gouache palette, which we'll talk about in that video. Get the paper towel over here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't change the water. I'm going to use this water now. All right, I think I'm going to start with the dolphin. So I have a spray bottle here, but I don't think I'm going to, it's all the same. You can use to form a precipitate in making botanicals. It's flipping awesome. Okay, do I have Payne's Gray? Oh yeah, this is Payne's Gray. So I'm going to start mixing up. This is going to be pretty, like that's too liquidy. That's better. I want it to be super thick. And I have my palette knife here. So I'm going to use that to pick up some of the white. Remembering this is going to dry lighter, dark colors dry lighter. This is gouache. I want to add in a hint of, I think I want to add in a hint of green. So I'm going to pick up some of that. All right, here goes nothing. That is so dark. Okay. I like that. It's kind of hard to tell because you're far away. Let's bring it down a little closer. There we go. I'm going to add just a little bit more white. Blot it on the paper towel. Then just kind of use a damp brush. Wow, this is working so well. Let's get this big dolphin in. So I'm going to add even more. Let's see. Let's start with that front. I'm totally experimenting here, friends. I don't know if this is working or not. I'm going to end up getting rid of its eyes. It's going down really well. Okay. He's looking super cute. Too dark. A little bit more white. Just a damp brush. Let me stand up. Let's get a little bit darker. I just want more white. There's such a glare. What's so great about gouache is there's no pressure that I have to hurry. Like watercolor, alcohol markers, you got to work like a little faster, but not with gouache. Oh, I'm liking it. Adding the green to this mixture was a really good idea because it's going to really help it to look more like it's underwater. That's a lot of green, but that's okay. Now just with a damp brush, see how it blends like insanely. Like I love it. It's all about water control with gouache. You don't want too much water, but you have to have enough. Let's put, oh, that's too dark. Way too dark. Like, look at how that blends. That's something that's very unique to gouache, I feel like. Ooh, I'm loving it. Sad. I'm kind of putting some dry brushing. I need that daggone wristband. Where's it at? Those wristbands have been working really well. I don't think that those were 100% cotton, so I did just order some. I think I clicked order. It makes it a lot easier when I'm outside not to have to mess around with the towels. It's the little things that make a difference in our day-to-day life. That is so true. So true. I want like easy. Life can be hard enough. So the paper does not want me to use this much water, but I'm in charge. It's okay. It's not the same experience as working on a watercolor paper in my sketchbook, but it's what I want to do on this page. So I'm just using a damp brush to get a smoother blend. And it doesn't have to be like completely smooth either. That looks pretty daggone good. There is so much for me to learn about painting, so many extras to get as well as the paints. I would say the biggest thing though is just swatching out your colors and just experimenting. Like I spend so much time just swatching. Where's that book? Like just over and over and over and over again swatching. I'm not going to get gouache till you are ready to do your video. Yeah. And because we're going to talk about what do you really need? Because I keep going back to we don't need to buy a whole set of something. We only need a few colors, but which colors we get really matters. So I've been doing so many experiments with different color combinations to see what is the bare minimum. Because I prefer to mix colors. And I've been mixing them on my dried gouache palette. Like I've created them, the wells of them, and now they're there, which is awesome. Okay, that dolphin looks pretty daggone good. It looks like it doesn't look transparent, does it? That's a really great color combination. I think I want to go and I want to work on her a little bit because I want to make sure we get more of her done for today. So I think I'm going to go in with this magenta color. Let's see. You guys can't see me. Let's zoom out. So I have this magenta color. And I think I'm going to mix it with, I think I'm going to do it with the ultramarine. Now that is very, very purple, but it might be good. It might be good. Let's see. and I go outside the lines, it's fine because they can come off. And I don't have to worry about what's underneath. That really is the way, if you're going to base your page, to use watercolor. And here I'm going to grab some of this indigo. A little bit more of that magenta. And it can dry and it's fine because I'm going to blend it with this. Get some more purple color. And Jeanette, I'm planning on that video coming out in the next few days. That's what I'm editing right now. It's all filmed. I'm so flippin' excited to share it. Like I said, I have been experimenting so much because I don't want to buy stuff I don't need, right? Like, we can all just keep spending more money on supplies. And I love testing things. I love getting supplies. But then I have so many palettes. Oh, I appreciate that, Jeanette. I'm doing it for me too. Like I'm so excited to share that video. But I have so many palettes now of all different mediums in it. Let's get a little bit of white. And I don't want to waste so much, if that makes sense. As you know, I have limited income. I will have to save anyway. Yeah. And then we don't need to get so many, Jeanette. We're only going to get what we need, right? And to make the most out of it, we don't want to waste paint. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm kind of getting rid of a little bit. It looks so dark in the video. It's brighter than it looks, but I'm kind of getting rid of her black lines, which I'm okay with. I think I'm going to add a little bit of this pinky color over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. The dolphin looks, wow, I really love the way the picture is taking shape. Thank you, Kate. I flippin' love this dolphin. I remember when I swam with the dolphins, and I swear this dolphin was there. I just love painting. I love it so much. And I want to make sure you guys can see, but I want you to see what I'm mixing over here too, because you could just see how easy it is. And if this dries, it doesn't matter. We're not going to lose it. You know, if we mix up acrylic, we're done for. And oil, you know, it's not going to last forever once we squeeze it out, so we can lose a lot of paint. Gouache, I feel like, is one of the most forgiving mediums. I am loving her hair. I think it needs a little bit darker. I loved basing it with the alcohol markers because I got the color in. So I don't have to like completely cover everything. I had hair this color. I'm making the magic happen with gouache. Thanks, Hadassah. I'm in my happy place with gouache. I fought it at first because it's like, well, it's not oil paint. It isn't. But then I just kept working with it, and I flipping love, love, love. I don't have to worry if it dries. So we could use Diane's kind of lines for like the, I mean, there's no lines left on her hair. Let's get you a little closer so you guys can see it. Let's see. Like those lines are gone. I mean, I put those other lines in. Well, following her lines, her hair looks like gorgeous. Like I said, I had hair that was this color before. Like all of these little subtle lines that I'm doing. Hi, Lisa. Great to see you. It is so easy to do it with this medium. I cannot tell you guys enough how much I love gouache. I am thinking about doing an animal portrait with gouache because that's something I've not done. I know without a shadow of a doubt how to get the effect I want with oil paint, but I flipping love the ease of this. I could leave this and come back tomorrow and still work with everything. I mean, I would close my wet palette. But I'm not worried about it right now. Like it's open. It's not going to dry out in just a little bit. Her hair looks banging. Banging. You guys love it? You love how rich it looks? Let's bring it around over here. And I love using gouache thick like this because using it so thick is like we're not using any water. Like we're done with super thick, with the super thin, I mean. Thanks, Jenny. Lisa says, loving this video. Any tips for those of us who are about to use this for the first time but afraid to use this medium? Bust through those fears, Lisa. You can't mess it up. The biggest thing is water control. So light layers, like more water in the beginning, but I did that with watercolor. I love this background. I'm going to go back in with gouache later. I want to get them in and then do the like here and there with the gouache in the background and do the bubbles. But oh my goodness, thin to thick. So right now I am doing this. See, it's going to dry on the palette. And so that's kind of dry. So you just stick it in somewhere where it's wet. I could even put some water in there. Look at how dry I'm doing it. Like this is like, and it's not a lot of paint on my brush. And then just gently put it in. If it's not going down, like it won't come off the brush, it's too dry. So then you want to add just a tiny little bit of water. You know how I do that? Look at this. Did you see that? Like the smallest bit. Thanks, Tank. And I'm not going in with that. I'm going to put it on my palette. And let's put that color. These brushes are awesome too. They're super, they got a snap to them. They're soft, but they have snap is the best way to describe it. I think I want a little bit more magenta. Up there. Like I can go super slow and there's no danger. Wow, she looks good. She looks flipping like she's having a good time, isn't she? I've also figured out you get chalkiness when you're doing too much with white. I prefer now to keep my layers thick and add white later. Like I mixed in a little bit of white. So I don't believe in a hard, fast rule either. And with gouache, one of the secrets is you gotta layer. You gotta just keep putting more on. That's what I did with Jess's collab. I just kept adding more. And then Tom's like, I think you should just stop. I'm like, I'll stop when I'm done. And if you want to soften it, a damp brush, blot it, and then very, very gently. Like sometimes I'm not even touching the paper and I'm just going over it. Like that's how I was able to get such like, this here might be a little bit too rough. We'll see. I kind of like that it looks a little rough in some spots because they're underwater. I'm coming in with some darker. And if I go outside the lines, I can erase because gouache lifts. Gouache will always lift, watercolor won't. So start with watercolor, plan out your transparent glazes, then come over the top with gouache. You need a point that is sharp and snappy. I don't want to be using something that's flimsy. And just a teeny tiniest, when I say the teeny tiniest, I don't want a watery mix. I want it thick, but I want it to flow. I sure hope that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense, Lisa? Did I answer your question? And it really takes repetition. You just got to keep doing it. And if you want, I will make a lot more videos about like dedicated to how to make it work. But like I always told people when I did painting full time, you got to put the reps in. You got to be willing to put the reps in. What I mean by that is you got to paint. You got to put your paint on. So I'm going to show you something. This here is what I do a lot of the times. Wow, she looks so good. She is popping. So I'm constantly swatching colors to see. It's coming, Lisa. That's awesome. Writing down, how did I make the mixes? What did I add? Cad yellow, cobalt. With all of these, what did I drop? This huge color chart that I did. This video is filmed. It's coming out. And all of the extra colors, like more Payne's gray, less Payne's gray, more Payne's gray, white added, to see, like, we got to put the reps in. That's the only way. So that literally is the best advice I could ever give, is to put the reps in. Ooh, she looks good. I love her hair. Let's zoom back down. Little tiny drop of water. I do want to grab a little bit more of this pinky color. That's too liquidy. See how liquidy that is? It's too liquidy for the layer I'm doing right now. And then my brush is so filled with paint, I can't use it like that. It's going to make a mess on there. Then I wash and dry my brush. This is probably going to be too liquidy. It's a little liquidy, but we're going to go with it. Wash and dry the brush. Then I can blend those lines in. That wristband is a game changer. I want to soften it here at her crown right here with the top of her head, because and the paper's not liking what I'm doing. Like it's like pilling up, but it's Diane, it's tough shit. I'm doing it anyway. Isn't it so cute, Nessa? Elizabeth sent this to me. I flipping love this daggone thing. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of the magenta. I'm going to put it up here. Let's see. I need a little bit more of the indigo. That's too much. I'm following her lines. It's going to look darker. Remember, it's going to never go on the color that it is. Dark colors dry lighter, light colors dry darker, typically. And when it's wet, it's going to look darker. And it's going to dry totally different. But you will get used to it. It can be frustrating that it does that, but you will get used to it. I'm in such my happy place when I got a paintbrush in my hand. I am going to edit that video tonight. I really want to get that video out to you guys. I think it's going to be really helpful. I want to share every freaking thing I've learned. And I am still new to gouache. I'm new to it. I'm not new to art, but I'm new to gouache. And the more I'm using it, because I use it every day, the more in love with it I am. And I want to share everything I'm learning, because I was a little frustrated with it at first, because I'm like, how much water? Not enough, too much. It dries different. It never cures. It's like, how the hell are you supposed to use this damn medium? And now I'm like, holy shit, it's my favorite. It suits my style of painting because I need to be able to like stop on a dime if I need to and like restart, and there's no fear. The biggest thing is you don't want to just leave your palette out to get dusty. You don't want to get dust in it. So you might want to like cover it with a paper towel if you're going to leave it there for a while. I do have a wet palette for wet gouache, meaning I have like this gouache, but then I have a palette where it will never dry. Like this is drying on here. So sometimes I use that. It's got other colors in there right now, and I didn't want to clean them off. I think I need that little pop. Now I'm doing very dry brush. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm going to smooth it out. Now I'm going to rinse my brush. You got to like I'm feeling the brush so that it's not too wet. If it never dries out, what do you do to keep it from getting weird or moldy? I just open it every few days and let the air hit it. I might spritz it with a little bit of water. I've experimented with clove oil, but depending on the brand of gouache, it could really not work. And with the wet palettes, it has to be touching. So like there's no mold in here, but you got to keep filling them up so that they're not, so that the silicone is touching them. You don't want them drying out in there. and you just need to re-wet it. If you're not going in there, open it up. You could store it in the fridge. I've had that for over a month now without any issues. I use it several times a week. I think it's more when you are not using it, and if you're storing it somewhere that's really hot. I try to keep my house nice and cold because I am like at that stage of life. Wow, her hair is wow. I want that color hair. Please. Can I have that color hair? The other thing is, Ada, if you're checking it regularly, you're going to see if there's any mold. You're going to be able to smell it. Nothing smells funny. Everything looks okay. Hey, Chris. So the key is you don't want to like put it in there and forget about it. Let's see. This might be too wet. Oh no, that's good. Kind of getting some highlights on her hair, and I can soften it if I need to, but it's good to kind of delineate some hairs. That's what I do with fur. Like you don't do all the fur, you just do some of it, and then it just looks like fur. I know I could make it work with gouache to do animals. I would say one of the biggest things is you don't want to fight your art supplies. If you're using stuff and it's just not good, that's why I've tried so many brushes, because brushes are more important than the paint. I'm just going to say it. That's my opinion, but I'm entitled to it. If I would rather have a really great brush and shitty paint than a shit brush and awesome paint. And having a great brush doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money on it. It just means you have to have ones that have higher quality. Someday I'm going to come out with a brush line. Thanks, Jeanette. I'm in love with this hair. I literally want hair this color. I can very barely see Diane's lines on the hair underneath, just barely. And it is drying out. So one tiny, when I say tiny, it's just going to make it so it's loose again. That's how thick I use it. I've seen some people's videos saying you're supposed to use gouache super watered down like you do watercolor, and you can. But I prefer to use it this way. And I'm doing it so lightly, I'm missing the paper every couple of times. And I love the effect of dry brushing. What pencil are you using for the highlights? I'm not using a pencil. I'm using my brush. Lisa, isn't it awesome? You see how thin it is? This brush, chef's kiss. It gets such a fine point, but it's also the way in which I'm applying the paint. It is so thin. I mean, so thick. I had hair that color in the 90s. Me too. 1992, when I went to college the first time. I had hot pink, purple hair, and it's making me so happy. See, I'm dry brushing it on. Wow, her hair looks good. I'm going to go back now and do the same thing with the darks. So I'm going to rinse and dry my brush. Isn't it? Thank you, Lisa. I can't believe it's working out so great. I mean, it's splendid. It's dry brushed on. So now I'm going into the darker. You see how I'm activating it? I want to get some of this purpley magenta color. It is so dry. Look at that point on that brush. You can't get sharper. So now Really want to emphasize, ooh, you see how that's totally just like blinged it out? Mine was from a box, don't remember the brand, but the color was X47 Burgundy. Ooh. I used Manic Panic, I believe. And I dyed my hair. I bleached it white first. I'm using this paint now like I'm using a pencil. I'm dry brushing it on. You just got to do it. If you don't like it, you can dampen your brush and blend it in. You cannot mess this stuff up. The biggest advice I have is just do it. You know, if you don't like it, do it again. Do it over. You could come over the top with pencil because this dries matte, but why? This is so much faster. But gouache is known to be able to layer over it. Like that's a little too thick. I'll fix it. I'm holding the brush really tight, like fine down here because I'm doing very detail work. I'm not holding it back here now. And I'm holding it like perpendicular to the page. You see how high up the brush is? Let's see if I could show you this way. Do you see how almost parallel to the page this brush handle is? That's important. That's very important. Let's see. You can get it like so soft. Oh, I'm in love. In love. Let's do a little bit more detail around her face. And one of the great ways to do this is to go put your lights in, put your darks in, put your lights in, put your darks in. The way I'm doing this is the same way I paint fur. That's why without a doubt, this will work. The whole thing is though, you're going to disrupt the layer underneath. So I think I can get it faster. I think I could do this faster. With oil paint, I got to let it dry. It's a different way of doing it. Like this will never dry, so to speak. These are Sarah Burns brushes. I bought her full set of studio brushes. I bought them on Craftimo. They don't have these on Amazon, and they're a limited run. Like I missed one of the runs. I had to wait, and then I bought her full set. Brushes can be very expensive. You know, a set or even one really good brush, just if you buy just one, it could be $40. I've spent $80 on a brush before. These are not that expensive. And you don't need every single shape. Like there's a lot of these brushes. This is the set. I'm not sponsored. I don't make anything from it. This is the set of brushes. I might have a couple missing. Like I'm probably never going to use this one. It's so big. I like the rounds. I like this size. She does have travel brushes. But I love these because this is one of my favorite brushes. Like these ones, the flats. Like bigger brushes. Thanks, Chrissy. I'm pretty freaking excited about this. The postage would be a lot from you. Are they shipped from Scotland? I don't know where Craftimo is. I think it's in Canada, but I could be wrong. I think it's Canada. Because I did a shipment already, I get free shipping. So it's awesome. On your first one, you might not get free shipping. But if you order again, there's a code and you can get free shipping. It just takes a while. Like I ordered this brand of brushes because I really love these two. These are Emma Lefebvre's brushes from Craft & Mo. These are watercolor brushes. There is a difference between watercolor and gouache brushes. Like if I'm feeling these brushes here, the gouache brushes have more snap. These are softer. They're great, but I got these for watercolor. I still use them for gouache too, and these for gouache, but they're my favorite brushes at this point. Like I'm not reaching for anything else. I should be sponsored with the way I talk about it. I love the look of her Book of Scotland. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I love watching her in Scotland. It makes me want to go to Scotland. Her hair looks so good. I want to do, I think the hair is just pretty much almost done. Let me grab a little bit of fresh pink and see when I get it. Let's clean my brush. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that magenta. And you see this consistency? That's too wet for what I'm doing right now. So you can either wait a minute for it to dry a little bit because it's going to dry. That might be good. Oh, that's the perfect consistency. I wanted to get a little bit more of that like brighter magenta color in here. And when you overlayer, when you're doing one layer and then another and the layer on top, you have slightly in a different position. And the layer on top of that, you have slightly in a different position. That is how you get the look of hair without painting every hair, whether it is a person or an animal. And this is my favorite stage of a painting, is putting in these little details. But first we put it in thicker. Like we did just blocks of color with the alcohol markers. That's a little bit dry there. See that went on? Just the teeny tiniest little drop in the water. So lightly, I'm like missing it. And I'm kind of putting this color in between some of the other colors, if that makes sense. I do want this, a little bit of this like, ooh, brighter color up there. Like this part is my favorite on her. It just needs I don't want to overwork it. I have a tendency to want to overwork things because I always think I just need to add a little bit more. And then I'm like, damn it, I should have left it, because you can't erase this. Meaning with oil paint, if I sit down for a session and I don't like what I did, I can just take my turpentine and erase what I did that session. You can't do that with gouache. If you don't like what you did, you got to paint over it. See, I don't like what I did right there, so I'm going to paint over it. So I'm going to grab, I wanted it to be a little bit more transparent, and with the indigo, this is just too much white. That's better. But I'm going to use that too much white in there to my advantage. Fabulous. That's not enough paint. So I'm going to grab a little bit more. Okay, this might be too thick, but let's try it. Oh, it's good. See, I got the dry brush technique right there. I just need right in here, it just needs just a little bit to help show that curve. Okay, stop. Stop, Tara. Stop. Stop what you're doing because you're about to ruin. Oh, it's fabulous. Okay. You guys loving this so far? I'm loving it. Now I think I'm going to do, let's get that pop of yellow. And this wet gouache palette is thebomb.com. So I'm going to go in just with straight yellow and see what I think. This is super thick. There's no water on this brush almost. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh, I'm in love with her. Let's add, I think I'm going to add a little bit of my, I forget what color that is. I got it written down somewhere. It looks like it's a cadmium yellow deep, so it's got more orange in it. And it's going to be more opaque to help me with the, like the shadows. Always fun watching you color. You do an amazing job. I absolutely love that water and how it's different shades. Thank you. And it's going to be even better because it's a little bit rough looking, a little bit. But I also like that it's transparent. So I don't want to overwork stuff, like kind of like what I was saying. This has got that greenish vibe. I think I'm going to leave those green. I think I like that better against her gold earrings. It's going to look better. Fabulous. I like that color so much. And again, look at how thick this is. I would consider this to be a glaze. Like, it's not impasto. I'm not using heavy, thick paint, but it is not watery, if that makes sense. It definitely needed that brighter yellow. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but in life, it's popping. I'm going to go into that darker shade of it. Let's get a little bit more. And I can see this is too thick. Do you ever treat your pages before putting water on them? Not usually. You mean to put sizing on it or something? I don't have that kind of patience. Her outfit is popping. Thanks, Lisa. And with my damp brush, just like we did with the dolphin, it can't be wet, just damp. I can smooth some of this stuff out, or we could leave it because sometimes it looks good to have it more, it's almost like stylized to see harsher lines. I like stuff to be more smooth, typically. So then I can go in, I can grab some of my white. That's going to be way too thick. Damp brush. Way too much water. kind of glazing. It's got to dry and then you'll see it. That's what I wanted to see. For green, I think I'm going to do, this is probably cobalt. That looks like cobalt. So if I grab the cobalt and mix it with that yellow, let's see. I'm going to dry my brush off a little bit and take some of that color off. Now I'm doing it a lot thinner. My brush doesn't even have paint on it. I'm picking up the color with my damp brush that I did put on and just like moving it. I'm moving the color. I wanted it to be greener. And I'm using the brush's shape to help me blend it. Because it's got that big belly of the brush. Bye, Nessa. Thank you for being here. Let's see. So my brush has like almost no color on it. I'm picking up just a tiny drop because there's so much green already on the tail that I can use what's already on there instead of having to like recolor it. I just wanted it to have more. Man, I'm hungry. Tiny little drop of water. I'm going a little bit more blue for the shadows down here. Same colors, but I just grabbed a little bit more of the blue. This is so relaxing, friends. I think I'm going to grab a drop of that other green. Way too thick. I like the addition of adding some yellow in there. Are you guys coloring right now? My soul needed this today. Like I needed like a coloring painting session with my friends. I'm digging your Julie secondary color palette. Thank you, Chris. I'm like in love with this. It looks so like dimensional. Let's put a little bit of blue in here. It's almost like I'm just glazing, taking a break from rearranging the art hall. Oh, wow. I sure hope the weather gets better because I really would like to paint outside tomorrow morning. I could still go, even if it's raining. I could paint from my car. I mean, I could. Actually, passenger side writing and watching. Oh, that's awesome, Hadassah. Flipping awesome. I'm going into more of that blue. You know, I think I'm going to add the teeniest drop of indigo. That's way too much. That might work. It's going to look pretty dark right this second. But I want her to have some dimension. It needed that color. That indigo made a huge difference. You see how I can manipulate the color around so easily? There's not another medium out there that I could do that even after it dries. Thanks, Hadassah. It's like I don't have the right color in here for what I want. Let me add a little bit of yellow. I just glazed over this with yellow. I didn't mix it first. That looks better. Let me zoom you guys out so you could see. She is really coming to life. Watching because I can't paint our color right now, but inspired for later. That's awesome, Lisa. It's not awesome that you can't color right now. I'm sorry about that. I think I want to add, I want to glaze some of this color. This might be too dry. Ooh, that's nice. And I think I want to do the same thing with this. My brush is way too dry. If we're fighting our supplies, then we need to make sure we're not. See, that made a huge difference. It's kind of hard to tell right there. I think I might really emphasize this corner, kind of like I did over there. This is just more indigo, and I'm kind of putting it on unevenly. And I'm going to just wipe my brush off. Ooh. It's such a pleasing color palette. I love her hair. I love it. I love it. I love how like her outfit is looking. Oh, we need that. I think I'm going to add a little bit of that indigo into my yellow for the gold. And then I'm going to get a little bit more of this cadmium yellow medium. I think it's medium. This is super thick. Just like with the hair, I'm just putting lines. Oh, while I have this color, like when I say this is thick, she thick. If we're fighting our supplies, then we need to make sure we're not. Deep Thoughts by Tara Quintana. I can't believe I said that. It's what's in my mind. Okay, see, that made a difference. Look at the dimension. This is so much fun, friends. I'm just really looking at how far do I want to push this for dimension. I'm really having fun. I'm having so much fun. Have you all seen The Color with Claire has been hacked? Seriously? That's very scary. How do you even hack? I guess hackers, that's what they do. That's terrible. Some horrible person would do that. A hater. Stand up and look at this. I'm in such a zone. Man, it is flipping. It is pouring outside. That is horrible. I think I need to add a little bit more indigo. Oh, I don't know how to do that either. I don't think I have Twitter. That is freaking horrible. Like, how does that even happen? That's really scary. I wonder if there's any kind of recourse with like with YouTube. I've heard about this happening before and it's freaking awful. I just don't know enough about it. You said you were in the zone, Tara. It's wonderful to see how calm you are now. Nothing can calm me down like painting. Painting in gouache. It just makes me happy. That's really scary to think about getting hacked. Like horrible. I love these lines that I put on there to like emulate that like elastic. Let's put a little bit of this color. Kind of like a shadow color. And I think I need a little bit more of a pop of bright yellow. That might be too bright. Meta is not available to help her? How come? I love using green. Let's grab a little bit of that white too. For like making like a brass button or something like that. I got you guys zoomed out. Hope you can still see. Add a little bit. Others have not been able to reestablish their channels when hacked. That's like horrible. How do you stop that from happening? No way to contact them? Lisa, welcome. Oh my word. So happy to have you as a Studio Master member, my beautiful friend. I sure hope it meets your expectations. I have so many more coming your way. Welcome to the fan club. Find me on Instagram so we can get you in, okay? Into the Instagram group, okay? Tara Tripoli Arts. We want you in there. If you want in, we're very nice. We don't bite. Hadassah, you're a sweetheart. Wow, I am in love with her. All of these little details. Oh, I didn't do this yet. I'm gonna go run and take a potty break and pop a dry red. If you guys want to still hang out, Yvonne says, looking fabulous, Tara. My son and his girlfriend came over, so I was chatting with them. So cool, you're still here and have got so much done. I've gotten so much done. I'm not ready to leave yet unless you guys are done with me. Will you let me run to the bathroom and grab a dry red? And then I want to keep going. I want to at least get a little bit more of her done. If hackers can get into government accounts, that's just very scary. I will be right back, my beautiful friends. Don't go anywhere. My beautiful friends. Oops. Rid of that. Hello, my beautiful friends. Yes, wine time. Let's see. Bye, Jess. Good night. Cheers. Just watched your Ohuhu versus Polychromos video. Have you thought of doing a comparison video with Holbein gouache versus Five Below? Five Below gouache. I don't have that. I have Arteza or Maiden Arteza gouache. I do want to do a comparison with that. Yes, join the Instagram. Any free memberships? With the YouTube, that's there's 3 different tiers with that. We're all members together. Like, this is the Tara Arts family right here. So you're a member of all of us. Yeah, Lisa says wine time. Polly put the color on, gives away free memberships. I don't even know how to do that. It's all looking amazing, but her hair though, I'm in love with her hair. I want that hair. I want to grow it so that it's long like that. And lustrous. Cheers. And I'm doing all this just with this brush. It's awesome. So I didn't do this yet. I want to do some of that. So, and it's all dried up and it's fine. We don't have to fear it, right? So I'm going to grab more. Did I use cobalt? Now I can't remember which green, which blue I used. I think I used ultramarine actually. Put some of that there. Me too at my age. I hear you. Cheers, Hadassah. So I'm just trying to keep it away from the white. Oh, that'll be nice. And I have to clean that off because I'm not going to put it on so it's super thick on my brush. Let me tell Kevin. I'll call him back. That's my son. That is not the right shade. Let's get some of this other green. That's better. But I'm not worried about putting the wrong color on because I can just erase it with a wet brush or go over it with another color. Oh, this is perfect. I love her green tail. Is that a tail? No, this is her tail. Make sure everything is okay over here. Oh, where is he at? I'm on a live stream right now. I'll call you after. Hey, babe. Tom's home. How long does gouache take to cure? It will never cure. Gouache will never cure. It will always be fragile. So you might have to like fix the page or just be careful with it. Hi, Tom. I did a demo.
Okay.
Oh, great. Oh, wait until you see this stuff. So I got all of these. This other palette sucks. I don't know where they are right now.
Oh, that great big one?
No, not the great big one. What is it? I got all of these. They're fine. I'll show you after. Those little ones are garbage. The perfect painter, portable painter is the best. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. I told him you're going to be on a live stream with me about that. Hello.
Yeah, it's trash.
You do. Come see me.
Fit.
He doesn't fit, he said.
Stuff out of here.
I got one. I wanted to take it out, but it was all pouring rain. That's man's work. I'll do the dishes. You do the trash. I got trash up there too. I'm a trashy individual. Not really. Yeah, so the fact that gouache will never cure can be a downside or a plus side, depending on how you look at it. I think it's a plus because I could always come in and make a tweak. There are different ways to make it so that your it won't lift, but you don't do that until you're completely done. If you use a fixative, it will change the colors of it because you have to use a lot. So I don't, oops, got it right on that dolphin, but it's fine because it'll erase. So I don't fix my pages. It dries pretty quick, but it never cures. Oh, that is looking good. If I came back to a page the next day, I could fix it. Yeah, you mean you could rework it, or do you mean use a fixative? I think you mean rework it. Yes. That's why I love it so much. I could leave this just like this and tomorrow come back and fix this tail. It really is a game changer as a medium because of that. Once I embraced it, rework it, got it. Yes. Okay, perfect. Just like before, I'm going to glaze way too much. Glaze some yellow. I really believe anybody comes and they do this and they're using gouache, you won't go back. It's like once you try it and you dig into it, you're never going to go back because meaning you're always going to want to use it. Like I am hooked. Like this right here, I would do oil glazes and then you got to let it dry. So then you got to wait till the next day. So it's 40 plus layers, sometimes 60, 70 layers on a painting of mine. So it takes months because I got to let it dry in between. Where here, I can kind of glaze over it right away because it dries so quick. And see how I'm able to like pull that dark up, or I can grab some more. This is a little thicker than I wanted, but it's okay. And I can, oops, bring it up there and get this like very dimensional tail. I invested in grabby watercolors before knowing about the gouache. I hear you. I was just thinking, Jenny, that I have grabby watercolors I'm never going to use. I have so many watercolors and so many brands of everything. And gouache is what I want to use. I love all brands, but I want artist quality because it does make a difference. It does. That being said, I haven't tried very many of the other ones, but I like Shenhan. I like Winsor & Newton, Holbein. I've learned so much in the past year with all of you. That is awesome, Jenny. And I feel like we're all learning together, right? Why do they hack someone? What is there to gain? I'm thinking it's just they're trying to like destroy her for some reason. To get her, they can't like, nobody's going to believe it's still Claire. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that, but it's terrible. I got all this. I got all these. I did an unboxing.
Looks like it.
On the show.
Your box exploded.
Thanks, Jenna. I'm so sorry about everything you're going through. Do you guys see the hair? There's no way that using gouache wouldn't be great for animals. You see this, babe? Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Thanks, Kate. Well, my beautiful friends, I'm going to hop off of here because Tom is home. I hope you guys had fun. I think the page is really coming along. I said I was going to see how many mermaids I can paint. Have we forgotten who I am? I'm never going to be able to just bust through something because I love details, but this page has really come to life. Doesn't it look good?
It's really good.
Look at the dolphin. And just so you guys know, like, her paper doesn't want to use this, but it didn't rip and it's beautiful. So that's all I care about. I love you guys. Look for more videos coming out this week for me on gouache. So you're definitely going to want to come back for that. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, friends. Bye, friends.